What's up? It's Satami. Welcome to my channel. Here I talk about whatever I want to, and today I wanted to talk about this stick and poke, hand poke tattoo kit that I invested in. I've always wanted tattoos, but I just have never been able to afford it, and I've always felt pretty gatekept from the whole thing. They're usually, pretty expensive. There's always, of course, I wanted to get a tattoo with my husband, and we had to be careful about who we went in with him because he's darker skinned. And, there's just a lot of prejudice in the community now that it's been kind of co-opted from people of color. So I wanted to, get into it on my own. I didn't end up getting this beginner kit because I wanted to get the practice skin leather thing that they kind of have here with the kit. So that's what this looks like. I wanted to practice on something that wasn't like fruit only before I practiced on myself. So there's that. Let's see what else comes in here. I haven't really looked at it too hard. We got some tape, I'm guessing, to put like a bandage on. We have little glass vials, little tiny glass vials in here. I'm going to keep those in there just in case. I ended up just getting black because I wanted to get started, but I had kind of wanted to try out like turquoise or something on my skin and see what those colors looked like. Red might also be really pretty. It came with a bunch of needles, different sizes. So some have like a bunch of little needle points, and then some have just one. So, you can work with more area or less depending on what you're doing. And then it also came with some transfer gel for the stencil to put on your body, some red soap, which you use while you're doing it, and then also it has a few uses, but at any rate, you can use it while you're tattooing to help it so it doesn't bleed around as much, I'm pretty sure. And then it has the hustle butter it says before, during, and after tattoo care. So that seems nice. And then inside of the little, what is this, like a towel? It's like the ones you see at the doctor's office. It's got some tattoo bandages, which seem to me to be for really big tattoos. So not sure who would get all that done in one session on themselves, but maybe on somebody else, since this is the expert kit, maybe that's what that's all about. So maybe I should have gotten the other kit because it came with more instructions, but I'm like, we're reclaiming tattooing here, right? Anyways, that's like a large reason why I do want to learn how to do this skill for myself and see what it's about, is because I do think that, people of color should reclaim tattooing, become back more involved, not fall for the gatekeeping rhetoric of like, you have to be this kind of pro, you have to grovel at the feet of an ink master before they allow you to apprentice in their shop, and then they'll perhaps by the grace of God, allow you to, grovel around and do asshole tattoos and crazy ass shit until someday they'll teach you the real thing, and then blah, blah, blah. And that's like what tattooing has become. Oh, and we don't tattoo dark skin because it's too hard. So that's kind of what tattooing has become. And so I do think it's cool for Indigenous people to reclaim it. And hand poke is a method that it's the original method. It's what we had come up with before there was, the tattoo. I don't know. It's not called a gun. I guess it's called a machine. The tattooing machine was used. The hand poking was the method. So that's another reason I want to choose. So we're going to practice together and try and reclaim this method together. And you'll see any tattoos that I try and make, we'll tattoo a little bit together in the future. I'm really excited.